when they see somebody being attacked, they'll stand up for them. That's the kind of people that MAGA are. That's the type of people that patriots are. We don't care where you're from, who you are, what's your name, what you look like.
You know, my dad told me growing up, you know, the world doesn't owe you anything.
Yeah.
The world is not easy. The world is not, you know, it's what you make it.
Francisco, Mark, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Good morning, Mr. Peterson. Thank you for taking my call.
Yes, sir. Thank you for calling.
I just I wanted to speak about the current state of the DEI agenda that you were mentioning earlier this morning, and there's a perfect segue from the last caller. I work in education in the Bay Area in California, and it's not overblown or exaggerated what you see online, on Twitter, on TikTok, and things like that. I know there's a lot of content that goes around showing the classrooms and whatnot, and I work closely with the students and teachers all the way from elementary school to high school. And I have to keep my mouth quiet. I have to watch what I say because unfortunately for them, I love the Great White Hope. And,
the Great White Hope!
Absolutely. And it's really sad. You know, you walk into a classroom and you see the American flag hanging like we all did growing up. And I grew up in the 90s. And right next to the American flag, there's going to be a gay flag, and there's going to be one thing I want to say personally about the gay flag is that I grew up in California, and I always grew up thinking that if we saw anybody being attacked for what they believe, who they are, where they're from, that was wrong.
Yeah.
And when I think about, and I could be projecting my own views onto the MAGA party, but I believe that Trump and all of his supporters, when they see somebody being attacked, they'll stand up for them. That's the kind of people that MAGA are. That's the type of people that patriots are. We don't care where you're from, who you are, what's your name, what you look like. If you're being bullied or you're being attacked for no reason at all, we'll stand up for you. And so it's really ironic that in California, when you drive down the road, you will see all these posters saying hate have no home here. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. Hate has no home here. It's almost as if that's exactly where hate lives, because people who put those signs up, they're typically the people who hate MAGA, hate Trump supporters, unfortunately hate white people. I have no idea why.
Well, they hate the white people because they're jealous of the white people, especially white men, because they're more innovative and creative, and they tend to be Christians, and so they hate them for that reason. Evil hate good.
I can't say that you're wrong, Mr. Peterson. It's just really sad because evil has taken over the education system.
Yeah.
And like you were just saying to the last caller, they don't want to teach math and reading and writing anymore. They're being politicized, and I don't want to drone on too much. But going back to the flags I was talking about, I grew up thinking that the American flag symbolized freedom, and there was no need to have a pride flag or need to have a Ukrainian flag next to the American flag. The American flag symbolizes freedom for all. So hanging up those flags next to them is divisive. It really goes counterproductive to what the American sentiment is.
Absolutely. Well, are they putting the Ukraine flag in the schools as well?
Yes, at every single school site that I work at. I work, like I said, elementary to high school. And you'll drive up to the school, and instead of just having the gay flag up for 1 month, they'll have it year-round. And so year-round now, you'll see the American flag and the pride flag and the Ukrainian flag just hanging next to each other year-round. It makes no sense anymore.
I know. I've lost my country. So, yeah. I want my country back.
I want my country back,
yeah.
Mr. Peterson. It's a really sad state of affairs. So thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for your team.
You're welcome, man, and thank you for your call to let us know what's going on. That's amazing. I appreciate you, Mark.
Of course.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a great day.
You too. Greg, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hey, good morning, Jesse. How you doing?
All is well, Greg. How you?
My thing is, I think that a lot of these liberals lack critical thinking skills, and they're very, very weak-minded and weak-willed. You know, even if you play devil's advocate and say, okay, we're going to give reparations to all the black people, who's going to pay it? England's going to pay it? The Arabs going to pay it? What about the African kings that caught the slaves and brought them over there? Are they going to pay it? And then the American Indians, are they going to get reparations too? I mean, it's, you know, my dad told me growing up, you know, the world doesn't owe you anything.
Yeah.
The world is not easy. The world is not, you know, it's what you make it. And I think if these people stop being so weak and stop asking for handouts, we'd be a lot better.
Well, the government don't want the people to be strong and independent. They want them weak because it builds a big government, which brings in more money and perceived power for them. And so they work overtime to keep the people weak. That's why you have pot center where you can go anywhere now and buy drugs. They're giving out free drugs. They hand out food. They bring the illegals here and put them in hotels. They want weakness. They hate strength because they can't personally gain anything if you're strong. So they want the people, and most people don't have the know-how to be responsible for their own lives today. So this will happen until the people wake up, which is not going to happen. And so things are just going to get worse. It's not going to get better.
I think we should tell them if they like these countries so much, why don't you go live there? Go back to Africa. Go to Sweden. Go to Canada. Go wherever you want with all that liberal crap, and go try to get a procedure at a hospital, and you'll see how how it is over there.
Yeah.
I've been there. It's not good.
It's not, and that's why they're here, because they know it's not good. Even the people of color who were born here, they know that those other countries are not as good as America. That's why they won't leave. Stupid people like Whoopi Goldberg and others, they'll complain about the country. I remember when the Great White Hope won the presidency the first time around, Whoopi Goldberg and others, I'm leaving the country, and they didn't go anywhere. They were just lying.
She's not gonna go anywhere.
No,
because it's too easy here to complain and perpetuate the victim mentality. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
With the black race. I'm a victim. Nobody cares. Get up and get a job.
Amazing. I agree, man. Thank you, Grant. You're absolutely right. And it's going to get worse, though. The situation is not going to get better because they're putting all the wrong people in the right positions to destroy America, not to make it better. In our government, police departments, and places like that. So it's just not going to get better anytime soon. Thank you, man.
Yeah, thanks, Jesse. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye now.